Hi guys, Nicholas here from the Southern Islands, and we are back with the Tropical Hour GX Podcast. This time, episode 65.
65.
Yeah, 65.
Woo, 65.
Extra pair of hands.
You got extra pair of hands. We have a special audience.
Off camera.
Yeah, off camera.
Here for magic for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I have no idea.
I give him maybe 50 minutes, then he start ripping back.
Say hi. Say hi.
Hi.
Okay, can hear you lah. Before we go into the topics again, we need to yes. We will keep this in the podcast.
Then we will put his
Yeah,
photo.
we'll fix that.
Insert Ben's photo.
Hey, he did the classic Ben thing.
The Ben face. The Ben face. So besides Ben, we got our somebody has come back from his holiday. Mr.
The
BQ.
vacation.
Mr. BQ himself. How was your holiday?
It was good. It was good. Fun.
Go concert
Concert was good. Yeah.
When you going holiday again? Next week.
This week.
This week long weekend cannot be him. Singaporeans like long weekend.
So the funny thing is, I'm flying on Friday and come back on Sunday. I'm not even coming back on Monday.
What the hell? Okay.
Because I scared my plane flight delayed
Oh.
Very hard. No, but I'm also flying for a weekend. For a wedding, not. Yeah.
So you voted lah?
Sorry.
You voted
I did vote.
You did vote.
Yeah.
Someone else who voted, we thought was in a someone GRC, but actually it's a different GRC. Jeremy! Can you explain your weird predicament? Like your 401 is in a different GRC than your house.
On my IC, there put Hougang Avenue 10.
Okay.
But somehow, I am in Ang Mo Kio GRC.
And the best part is, right, even though he's in Ang Mo Kio GRC, right, the coffee shop, which is like literally.
Don't say coffee shop lah, just across, like my house is here, right? So here got one overhead bridge. There right, the other side. Then you can see my here got lift upgrading. The other side, why the lift never upgrade?
Workers' Party!
So it's just across the road lah. Your favorite, the 401, hashtag 401.
Yeah, 401.
Your jersey number. Your jersey number.
Not wearing it today.
Not wearing today lah, but your jersey
it will
number.
change. It will
change to number 1 when you win
no.
Melbourne
I'm not going to be Melbourne.
Where's Melbourne happening?
Next week.
18th of
17, 18.
Also you'll be gone then.
It'll be known as the good riddance.
Huh?
Nothing. Just carry on.
Of course, Boss Thomas is here as well. Our creative producer, director, planner,
owner of GGG, what?
Not wrong.
Call me Mr.
Mr. Task Force Man.
No, yes, Mr. Thomas.
Someone really come
Mr.
and
Thomas,
ask for
Yeah,
you.
he's the
Mr.
Task Force
Thomas,
Man
yeah.
of TSI.
No.
Task Force Man of TSI.
Parachuted to TSI.
And of course we have.
I look left, look right.
And of course we have Mr. Nicholas Yong here as well.
Founder.
First time voter.
First time voter. Woo!
I have to say, the voting process in this country is very good.
Very efficient, right?
Very efficient.
You're already a resident. You already got your IC.
I scared they take it away. We need to keep.
Carry on.
Got camera everywhere, right? I heard got camera everywhere. It's gonna
The camera right there, what?
Yeah, it's got camera everywhere. Maybe you recording, it feeds into don't know some like. Like
Surely.
You know what's Black Mirror? Black Mirror.
Yeah.
Black Mirror.
That's
Maybe,
scariest.
Then the guy worked in the government, so I know something.
Ooh, the guy
Dun, dun, dun.
Maybe you know something lah. Okay, so I didn't come for like all the GBLs. You joined some GBL, you joined some GBL. You're forced to be here.
You're forced to be
So we'll be talking about GBLs.
Yeah.
How many is too many GBLs? Because I heard that some GBLs not some lah, but a certain GBL didn't get enough players to kick out to start, which is a bit sad. We also have a theory from Jeremy. Can learn more about this theory. Theory crafter about joining tournament.
Very good at theory.
How you can get elected for a tournament.
Many talking.
Many
talking. We also heard something about pre-releases. You might want to stick around for this weird info we found about pre-releases. Suffice to say that if you got a shop that can pre-release, please join and help them. We also heard a little bit of some cheating incident. Not gonna go too deep into it lah, but let's talk about cheating and what you can do as a player.
What measures to take to prevent cheating?
And if you suspect,
someone cheating,
what's the correct
step?
right
protocol it is.
Stranger danger.
Stranger
danger.
Of course, there's also the close fight for Worlds happening right now. Someone on the table is here in this close fight.
Because he's in a fight, you want us to talk about it.
To be fair,
No.
okay, I'll be honest. This race is a lot more exciting to watch from a third party than last year's
The
race.
election
I never said it. I know from last year's race. Last year's race, there were at this point in
number
time
one, right? The one in number
very
one.
clear people as to who.
Very
was
clear.
Very
Very
clear.
clear. Very clear. There was only one number one.
Give him now.
It wasn't one. It was like it was.
Oh, yeah,
clear
it
that
was not
three.
one. It was not one. Okay,
Okay.
that is a perfect segue to this first topic. Let's talk about very quickly. Let's discuss among ourselves who is the most toxic person in this table on this table right now.
Hey, how about this? We do
Voting. Ah, voting.
So since we have a third person, okay.
He
we'll
can.
do-
He counts as the.
No, what we'll do, right, is
Tiebreaker.
we close our eyes.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
And then we'll tell
But
us.
then you can feel my hand going
Huh?
upward.
Don't need one. What the heck?
Okay. I put my hand here. You see my finger go
No,
up.
no,
Okay.
what we do is we use our phone with message Ben.
Okay. Right now, all four of us
Okay,
message.
okay.
Who is the most toxic person in the group? Okay.
Fuck, it's hard. I minimum have 3 person.
Cannot only pick one. Can only pick one. Can only pick one.
It's a very tough choice.
Oh, I don't even know what to put who ni.
I have no idea. I mean,
cannot
there's so
find
many
bad names or
there's so many different ways to like be toxic.
Oh my
right?
god, he can be the announcer. What's that?
Yam Amin.
Yeah. You can announce.
To the section 40.
Okay.
My vote. GRC. I voted already.
My vote is in
Ryan, please
sent.
don't vote yourself.
Hey,
Okay. sorry. I slow.
alright.
I just change all vote liao bi.
Okay. Please
And
come. Hey,
drum roll.
announce lah here. Like the one.
He needs to vote again. They insert the thing.
It's coming.
It's coming.
It's
Just
poaching.
stand here.
Just stand here.
You can see how you look
Yeah,
like over
yeah.
there. Just stand there. You can see. Okay, done.
then you sit down.
I'm sorry, Ben, you have to see how you look like.
Okay.
I apologize.
Alright.
So the winner is.
Announce.
It's actually a tiebreaker between 2 people.
Oh,
Recount.
we need to recount.
Sample vote. Sample size.
Should we revote? One more time?
No.
Ben will vote the last vote.
Okay.
Okay, so let me share who are the 2 people first.
Who are the two nominees? The two nominees.
The 2 nominees. Brian and Tom.
Opposition always wins.
Opposition always wins.
And you know what? To break the tiebreaker,
Okay.
Wait.
I'm gonna vote Brian Kwa.
Okay.
Thank you for announcing the vote of Punggol pula. Sorry,
GGGRC.
GGGRC.
SMC.
You can proceed to open your
Four-way
page.
tie. 4-way.
You can proceed to
Four-way
open
by
your
Please announce your
Number one.
No, please do a post-election speech.
post-election.
What would you do for the community?
Yes, please.
What would you do for
Although
the
you might not be around when there's like double promos on the I don't know lah. Or when the same day,
Double promo.
same day
Double
got
promo.
GBL and G. You
How?
might pay at the GBL lah. But
But the other one got promo pack.
Gym also got promo pack mah.
Oh.
No, GBL got promo pack. GBL don't have.
GBL don't have. So how? Which one will you go?
GBL is
We'll
Terra.
find out tomorrow.
Go. Please give your one sentence speech for before we go next topic.
Why me?
You are the winner, bro.
You're the winner.
Yeah, why me?
What do
What do you mean?
you
We cannot disclose who vote you ah.
Yeah, no one knows. Only he
the
knows.
hell?
Only he knows who voted.
Only the head of the.
Well, I mean, we clearly know one of the votes lah. Ben, why me?
You know, okay, I'll answer for Ben because he knows you long enough.
True. Fun fact, guys. Ben has known Brian Kwa the longest in this room.
How many years?
How many years?
Over 10 ah.
Wow, that's a hard 10 years.
18.
It's hard 10 years.
How much?
It's like
What?
no. As in
You
like
know he's 15 years old.
no. As in
He has
like
hair back then.
He got hair.
No. Okay. So here's the story. Okay, here's the story. So after many years of not meeting Ben, right? Ben says he wants to start Pokemon. So I'm like, sure, come over to my place. You know, I got a place now. Come over, right? He comes over, right?
He ring the
opens
bell.
He rings the bell.
Who the fuck are
Yeah,
you?
he opens the door, right? Then I looked at Ben. I was like, what happened to your hair?
Too much MSG lah.
I voted for you.
This is what happened.
No wonder he toxic.
Now you know.
Now you know why he toxic. Okay. So great ball leagues. I did not attend a single one in season 3
Ben
yet.
also, Ben never attend. as a judge.
Yeah, it is, man.
He hasn't
No,
done
he
a
never
solid.
He hasn't done anything.
solid.
Man has not done anything.
Ben has not done anything.
Go on, Ben. Yes. But there's I think 2 more happening at this time we're recording. Three more. Yeah, tomorrow,
This
the
week,
after. Maybe I get to play one. I can
Then
get to
no
play
more.
one.
Then the
Then that's
Yeah, then UBLs already.
Yeah, then
Then that's the end of the first year of GBLs.
then
Yeah.
left 3 UBL lor.
Want to buy Terra Op for $1.
Speaking of UBL, actually before we dive into the GBLs, right, we do have the UBL dates, right? I believe
We do.
we do.
We do.
We do.
How come everybody know about it? I don't know
Do
about it.
we? Do we?
Anyway, the podcast comes out on the day it gets
Yeah.
announced, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So,
I don't know
anyways,
lah.
it's
Depends on how fast it's edited.
Oh damn.
so.
How can you all call? Who voted for this guy toxic when he's the one who?
Nicholas, no, I just
Dude,
Nick, it's definitely you. It's 100% you.
Hey,
Don't lie.
Nicholas just.
Your
In
vote
this
is
country,
secret. Your
your
vote
vote
is
is
secret.
That's
Your
why-
vote is
Then you
secret.
don't say his thing.
you know,
Just you.
I watch like 3 different videos to tell myself again the vote is secret. You know? CNA,
They always emphasize your vote is secret.
So
But ours not very secret, Ben knows.
Someone got to count the vote, man.
Yeah,
The person know what
No.
Okay.
Anyways, the UBL date's 18th,
of
18th of May. So all those going to Melbourne, bye bye. And then 31st and 1st.
I cannot play the first.
31st and 1st.
Back to back UBLs, baby.
31st and 1st.
Huh?
Yep.
31st and 1st.
Very cool.
Back to back UBLs.
Sunday.
Second is my anniversary.
And I remember that Alvin, the guy, he still asked me, "Hey Thomas, why you don't host casual on Sundays anymore?" I said, "What the fuck, bro? Why don't you host events on like?" I said, "How I host? They then what UBL, GBL, all these things.
Yeah.
I host for what?"
Yeah, exactly.
It's true.
So I can't play the 18 one, I think.
Yes, one more down.
What?
What?
Say
You're
his
considered a
name,
threat.
man.
Are you happy?
Oh my god, you consider me a threat? I shocked.
I love it. Okay, I mean you did go to top cut. Okay, wait.
Hey.
That guy, he was outside on MRT, okay?
Mate, tell me what was running through your mind when you saw him again.
Oh my god.
Your vote is secret.
In my heart, all I was thinking of German
Welcome
suplex.
Welcome party. No.
Then like this, right? Sorry. Sorry.
So, okay,
So
great.
what was going through your mind?
What the?
What's going through without?
Your vote is secret, what?
No, I said no. What's going through
We're
your
not
mind?
asking you what you voted for.
Huh? He shake my hand. No, he shake my hand. I quickly slam him.
Hey.
Nicholas is dodge.
Last force man.
Slam him why? Slam him why? Angry. Stupid guy. You know. Made me leave for my tournament. Now get a play top card. Fucking hell. Annoying.
Nick used run.
Then Johnny was like, "Hey, hi." Oh,
Wow. I didn't know you guys were on first name basis.
hey, no.
But okay, guess you're
Sorry. Doctor.
Call me doctor.
Call me doctor.
Okay.
Doctor Johnny. Okay. Great ball leagues. Again. So I understand that
Total, how many?
the 31 great ball leagues for season 3, which is a
Insane.
record number. We're all happy that there are a lot of great ball leagues, but
Didn't come up without issues, hey.
yeah, is 31 great ball leagues too many great ball leagues? No, it's not. We don't have any problem with too many great ball
We
leagues.
love great ball leagues.
We have a problem with too many great ball leagues happening at the same day at the same time.
Okay.
Yes.
So one thing, right? Actually, what I think is because every season of this Pokemon, right?
Yep.
There's more and more shops joining.
Correct.
So this time round, there's 31 Great Ball League, but doesn't mean there's 31 shops.
Correct. There are more than
Yeah.
one shop hosting the
So
hosting
I
great ball
feel
league there.
maybe instead of having a shop run multiple day, right? They should just add more shops. Then we just let all the shop run until they have a stabilized system already. Then they add like some shops run like 3, right?
I mean,
right?
no, there's only shops. Max is 2.
2.
Max I've seen is 2.
Yeah, so like if you run more, then when they say like 8 GBL in the day, right? Some of the shops, right, is the second event, right? It might,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
it is.
It might be ma. So I don't know lah. Like I feel this kind of thing is like, you know, like the One Piece, the flagship is every month you host one. I feel it's at least like this. Then when you feel that there isn't enough, then ask, hey guys, anybody want to host more? Then you open. But instead it just open. Yeah, I feel like maybe I don't know how to say it. Like imagine, okay, like my shop run 2. Brian's shop run 1. Then Brian's shop only has 1 chance. Then his shop less than 16 men.
They cannot run.
Then my shop got 30 men. Then it's like
Yeah, I need to note also that the reason why we are unhappy is that if you don't reach a 16-player minimum cap, the GBL cannot run.
Well, it can run, but there's no rewards.
So there's no point running GBL.
Casuals?
no, okay.
It's
You
a
get
casual
you get the
Terra
Terra
Op.
Op and 1 booster pack. I don't know what booster pack you get, but you get 1.
Yeah, no one booster pack your game, I
So,
guess. But no LP, no PG odd, so why compete?
So what do you think is the minimum amount?
Okay, I think one day you have the maximum record so far now is you have 8 on the same day.
So my day is 8.
Huh?
My day is the record.
Yeah.
Yeah, your day is the record. Yeah, 8
1, 2,
on a Sunday.
3, 4, 5,
Sunday,
6, 7,
May
8.
4.
Yeah,
Eight.
8.
Sunday,
So,
May 4.
Oh, anyway, that
May the
date,
4th.
my date was picked by Brian Kwa, by the way.
Okay.
Never play exposed!
Blame the
Number 1.
toxic. No, no, those toxic. voted most toxic.
It's one of the reasons why. It's one of the reasons why.
Okay.
You know NP? This one NT.
Okay, so I think like maybe one day maximum 4. 8. Okay, you can have 8, but then you don't
time
have.
slot.
Yes. Maybe you start earliest. I know from what I know, the earliest one was 10. Yeah.
Shaking
Stop
the
shaking
table.
the table
It's
lah.
Sesame Toad.
Okay. Quicking punch. Okay. So the first one I think was the earliest was at Toys Terminal 10 a.m.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I think the next one we had 3 at like 1 p.m. Am I right?
4 at 1 p.m.
4 at 1 p.m.
Sorry, 4 at 1 p.m. 1 at 1:30.
Okay. So that's how many? 6 already,
And
right?
then one at 12:30.
1 at 12:30, and the last one is at 4:30.
4:30.
Right,
Also,
right.
mine was the last.
Yes,
Yes.
it's the last.
Okay,
You
so
see, not planned badly.
It's
So
just
you-
because my timing is. I could have post 1 o'clock. Last time was 1 o'clock.
True.
so I think it's good that we have a lot of these GBLs, but then like we cannot have too
Spread them
many.
out.
Yeah, we should spread them out a bit, cause at least even you put on the same day, you put maybe have a 1 hour plus minus.
It's just like a 3 hour to 4 hour.
3 to
Yeah.
time gap,
difference
right?
lah,
Yeah.
time slot. Okay, one thing also, right, like Brian said, there was a judge crunch because some judge never
Understand.
Oh, some judge never help out
judge never
lah.
help out.
Some judge didn't do a solid.
Some judge
Some
didn't do it.
judges.
So like even during that time, like your 1 hour, that thing, some judge maybe can do double duty, they go to 2 ma.
Yeah.
But instead
understand.
now they all have to. They
Yes.
Can't, yeah.
So, and I think one of the issues is because like we mentioned if you don't hit 16 people, right, then the GBL is technically void. Like you don't get LP lah, league points lah, right? Yeah, I mean
Which is
most
important for the
which
world
is
run lah.
important for people that are like trying to I mean
Make it the
But
world.
Yeah.
I feel 16 is a bit too much.
Dude, what do you
Because-
mean by too much?
Because okay,
huh? But if you
you try you see 8 men, right, you 3 Cs to determine ma.
Yeah.
Then anything I think above 12 you have 4 Cs.
yes,
No, I'm not wrong.
16 is 4 threes,
16.
32
exact-
is 5.
But okay, some event didn't even run 4 Cs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
There's an event
What?
that ran 3 Cs only.
Yeah.
What the?
Yeah.
I'm not
16
saying
player?
who, I'm not saying where.
Huh?
Yeah.
How? How can you find a definite winner?
There was a clear winner.
No,
Huh?
Yeah, because
I'm more shocked. They backlogged. They managed to hack the system because the system I thought I'm forced to run.
No.
finish the
No,
system.
you can end.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
yeah,
Yeah.
and
Holy.
Yeah,
Okay.
so-
What, DGLs is it?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, so
okay.
I feel maybe really lah. If you're continuing with this, like everybody just Wild West host any time
Wild
you want,
West.
you like, right? So I think it's 8 lah. You put 8 lah. Then
Yeah.
then because if not,
Okay,
wow,
but-
very hard
okay,
leh. Imagine
okay,
the
but-
shop 12
Sorry.
men
So yeah, because I think 8 a bit too.
too little.
little.
Yes,
So I
because
agree.
the points. I give you a very example. Remember the first GBL, of this season, 256 people.
Yeah.
The Royal one, right? You play 9 rounds of Swiss to get 30 points. Mr. Noel got 30 points for playing 9 rounds of Swiss and winning the GBL. Then imagine you. Yeah, imagine you host, you say minimum 8 people. Then like maybe just run random guy go to this shop,
Oh, you
8
cannot
people.
control ma. You
Correct,
cannot control how many
correct.
people go.
No,
Which is why.
okay.
Okay.
I've got a solution, right? It's not so much controlling how many people go where, right? But by spacing out your events, right? There are definitely people that will attend. Because if you look at yesterday's, right, number of people who were competing, there were probably maybe about 100 people in total that were going to every shop, right? That's available. So if you are able to plan it correctly, right, where let's say you have 2 GBLs happening per week, per day per weekend, right? And it's spaced out evenly, your GBLs will fail.
Yeah,
It's not a
money.
problem.
Correct.
It's not a problem of that there are too little players
Yeah.
or Pokemon is dead. No, that's
It's
not
not
the
dead
case.
because it's like all at the same time.
Yeah.
Correct. It's because everything is happening at the same time. That's why there are very few people. The other thing, which is also a very big factor, right? If you look at season 2 and season 3, which promo was being given out? Night Stretcher and Terror Orb. No one gives a shit about Terror Orb. Let's be honest, right? People like literally Gerard got like this 19th Terror one, and he was like, take it for $5, you know. Whereas
I come back for $1.
which is why Night Stretcher, and then Night Stretcher is now being sold for what, 40, 50 locally, you know, 40, 50 bucks, right? It's crazy.
Let's type on your GG group. I want to buy that for $1. So see if we try. We'll see live on the podcast. Okay, keep going.
So the thing is that you know there are a lot of different factors which are affecting the number of players which are coming and playing for these GBLs.
So it's from TPC side.
So yeah, so I think if they, you know, it's because I know now when they ask the shops, okay, when do you want to host a GBL? You all can literally choose whichever date you all want, right?
Yeah, and
then
how
it
many
gets-
days in advance to announce?
Correct. So if there is a fixed system, right, where they say, okay, you know, we have a calendar, you know, you can host your GBL from this date to this date. Fill in the Excel first come first serve.
Yeah, that's what we mentioned the last podcast,
yeah,
bar.
yeah.
So we have a morning and afternoon session, and maybe even an evening session,
I
right?
think it's a 3-hour interval lah.
Yeah.
Like 3 hours.
Minimum 3 hour lah, right? At least okay. So at least let's say if you fail walking for the first one, you can like go have some food, then after that you try to queue in for the second one, right?
Yeah.
Then like vice versa, the second one you fail, then can have some food, queue in for the third one.
Yeah, so like by evenly spacing it out, right, you're able to, well, allow the players to go to the shops that they want to go to as well, right?
I mean, that's a very like logical thing that could have been planned by
It's okay, it's the first season.
It's the first season, and if you
for 65 episodes. We were like, it's the first time.
no, but it's true. It is the
Yeah.
first time that they're running this, and throughout this year, they have been improving consistently.
Not wrong.
You remember Town Leagues?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that was horrendous, man.
Do you remember when we only had 8 Great Ball leagues? Right. So they are consistently improving. So give them time. It will work out.
But I feel
Unless they change the system again next year, then we are back to square one.
No,
lah.
but I feel they should
League
at
Cups are
least
back.
they should at least tell us like it's like overall for the season 1, season 2, season 3, right? Total got how many Great Ball Leagues?
Yeah.
Because like I said,
I mean, half of them also, I think they're approving shops.
correct,
so that's why they're like,
and
shop
plus
how many
because
per-
if you don't tell people how many Great Ball Leagues are there, right? From a like competitive player point of view, right? It means that I have to try to win as many Great Ball Leagues as I can because
you can plan your which Great Ball leagues
correct.
you want to
I
go.
can't plan and plus okay, the best, no doubt, the best finish limit is 8, right? So let's say at the start of the next season, I just win 8 Great Ball Leagues first because I'm not sure. Okay, I'm very confident that there's 1 Premier Ball and 9 Ultra Balls, right? But then for me to get points, right? You put it into perspective, Great Ball League you win, yeah, you win a Great Ball League. Let's say 16 men, Great Ball League, you win 30 points. You go to Ultra Ball, you top 16, a 2-5-6 people event, you get 20 points.
Look, okay, so I feel like that's a wish list, but I don't think it's compulsory to have, right?
Yeah.
And on top of that, it's extremely hard for them to project necessarily. Because can you imagine they announce, okay, we'll have 40 Great Ball Leagues this season, but only 20 shops apply.
Yeah,
right?
So there's that.
So it's very hard for them to make that kind of announcement, especially when it's TPC.
Yeah,
right? They rather not give misinformation.
So please adjust your point system. Thank you.
Yeah, you're saying not 8, like you mean 8 tournaments in a day or like 8
No,
normal
he mean
players?
8-man player. That's even worse.
Okay,
8
so
30 points.
didn't we used to have something like this in the past, right? If you have 8 men, these are the points. If you have 16 men, these are the points. If you have 32 men, these are the points. So I mean,
but
there's an
think
example. Just
the kicker. You're talking about
yeah,
kicker,
yeah,
right?
it's
Kickers.
just cost the-
Because it feels a bit bad. Like for example, just now they spoke like I think Games Haven one. You say like they might void it, right?
No,
Like they might.
okay,
if
A shop lah. I'm not sure if
we
it's
don't
in
know,
there.
yeah.
I know which one
sure.
lah. I said like there's a shop that it might void it.
Cost less than 16 people.
Yeah, then it feels bad for the shop also that they host.
Correct.
Then they never do anything wrong. Then they say, okay, I just want to like support this game. Then the first event they do, then
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
previous league challenge also. A league challenge.
No,
8
but-
player can play what?
No, as in like the kicker is not. The kicker is just to what position. It's not like how many points.
Oh right.
So
Still
it's
like
the
still like
same.
15 is number
Yes,
1, right?
15 is number 1, still the same. But maybe if you have like 100 people, then maybe like even 32 plays you get points.
So but
That's
the
the kicker.
problem is now the points they don't give up. Like I feel
They might maybe
No,
adjust the
first place,
point
the
scale.
The
points
weightage of the points doesn't make sense.
So
lah.
to be fair, I mean you're talking about whether the event got cancelled, right?
Yeah.
So they made the announcement very early on that there's no point. So they didn't play. The players didn't play first, and then the points get voided later.
okay,
So it was
okay,
made
okay.
very clear from the start.
No,
if
the
you're playing,
announcement was made
no,
when the Great Ball League started.
at the event, right?
Oh, they got
At
tell
the
lah.
event,
They got say
say-
lah.
They
They got tell
mentioned
the
it
players
before
lah. Okay.
the event started in the briefing. And at that point in time, if the player wanted to drop, they could and will get fully refunded. Yeah, so it wasn't like event played already and then I got 30 points, I got the big job, then it gets voided. No.
Okay.
It was mentioned before the tournament
Yeah,
started.
but I feel this kind of rule should be enforced at the beginning.
Early,
Yeah.
At the beginning of the season. Yeah.
I think because they never thought that,
didn't
Yeah,
thought
we can't. There's no way that we can't hit 16 people if we get a 256 player Great Ball League, right?
But
even-
then we put 8 events on the same day at the same time.
Yeah, so even at the back end side of things, right? Like we also weren't 100% sure what was the specific ruling, lah. But now things
I
have
feel that thing is already very last minute when
Yeah.
this thing came out.
Correct. So to be fair, now everyone's a lot better prepared. Everyone knows what to expect as well. So definitely in seasons future to come, it will be a lot better.
What are your thoughts on weekday night Great Ball League?
I like it.
I don't think it's good.
Spread
right?
out,
Yeah, it's spread
Yeah.
out. You should have more actually.
Yeah,
If possible, right?
To be fair, I know people who aren't free on weekends. right?
Yeah, correct.
Because they got other commitments,
shift work,
parents,
etc.
yeah.
Definitely because you see, actually some days on the weekday actually is technically downtime for shops.
Yeah.
Like if the shop that doesn't do a lot of, like for example, okay, if Liao B shop, right, he only does game that he likes. He does Pokemon and he does One Piece
Magic.
and Magic, 3 things, right? Magic he do on Friday. Pokemon, right, you run any casual event nobody want to play, you only run 1 gym session. Then your whatever One Piece you just run. So the other days are empty. Then normally you say, okay, I'll run on the weekend. So your weekday will do what? So I feel maybe weekday is okay.
Wow, if there were GBLs on weekdays,
There is.
Yeah, there is
Yeah.
lah. There are manong.
Yeah, but like few only ma.
Yeah, we should have more lah. I
Like-
feel. Yeah.
There were at least 6 or 7 this season.
I wasn't.
So I feel
actually-
maybe the idea is the shop you can host, you can choose like a weekend for one. Then if you do your second,
Then you do a weekday, right? Yeah. Then it's more like
then you at
fair
least you
also.
have,
Yeah, balance. I
I
have a
mean, then
balance.
maybe I don't know lah. Maybe some shop do both is Saturday, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I know
You see what I mean, right?
I know shops that have done both on the same.
I'm not aiming at this shop. I really don't know what shop. I mean, I don't know. I don't care what. Yeah. So, but yeah, you say I feel that one it will help out also.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, I was filling my phone, sorry, because someone actually replied. Ashpal replied to say, okay, I see you tomorrow. So, but then I just realized that I just said Terra Op promo, so it just could be a gym promo. I didn't make myself clear on that.
Lost.
So,
So you edit.
I didn't edit.
Yeah, can you edit?
So you're buying a gym promo?
I
Terra-
meant the GBL promo, yeah. Okay, we will see who replies, okay, as we continue the recording. We're talking about joining tournaments that I never joined. Liao B has a theory about joining tournaments. Can you talk about your interesting theory that we can debate about, whether it's true or not?
Okay, so for this 31 GBLs, right?
Yep.
I applied all.
Okay.
I only managed to get elected two out of 31.
Okay. You?
I thought I was the worst.
I think I was 2 out of.
He play cheat lah. No, he walk in what? He
Okay, about walking.
What about walking?
Elected.
Yesterday one.
Yesterday I was happy to judge what.
Then Adrian come in there. He 31 people.
He said got spare
31
slot.
people lah.
Play lor.
Yeah, what? Am I
Lucky,
wrong? Is that being toxic?
I don't know lah.
I don't know. You.
I don't know. At this point,
Empty.
you think about it yourself lah.
Empty.
You go one corner and think about
You
it.
think about it
But
lah.
I heard like really got people get declined all eh. Then on the other hand, I also heard got people like
Get elected for 9.
like get elected for like 9, 10.
Then a lot.
So I asked them.
Same timing.
Yes. No, same timing.
Ming same timing.
Huh?
Elected
Got-
both like same timing.
Yeah. Gerald also, right?
Yeah.
Elected like
So
5.
5 on
Five on the
he
same
elected
timing.
5 on the same day.
The 8 tournament.
Yeah. Then like same timing. So
Nice.
It's so funny.
Thanks, guys.
In a series, in a message thread, right, where everyone's like, ah, shit, decline.
This one is
Then
elected,
see-
elected,
yeah,
elected,
then see
elected.
Josh said, elected. Then the next one said, hey, another one. Here we go. What the f?
So your name J got chance ah?
no, my name J also no chance.
I mean, you're.
Hey!
Hey.
Yeah.
Yes. So your
So-
UBL theory coming up?
So for the UBL, cause this time they haven't announced the cap how many people.
Correct.
True.
Then if you think about it, we know that the 30th and the first one is gonna be with the event, right? The what? Sorry.
Colexicon.
Yeah, Colexicon, right? So previously the Colexicon for GBL they ran 256.
Well,
So-
this time will be bigger.
I don't know. Hopefully, I mean if it's bigger, it's better, right?
I hope it's
Yeah,
bigger.
lah.
I mean,
if it's not if it's
below-
256 only
Yeah, it's below the number.
then
Yeah,
we'll have fun,
But when do you all go? Any of you all go to that one?
The Colexicon?
No, I didn't.
I wasn't in
go.
town.
I don't know whether like the space was big enough.
Oh, not sure.
No, that's- I mean-
Call Clifton.
As an expansion, like
Oh,
they didn't rent full, then they ran another one.
Call Clifton.
Yeah.
So
So
it's okay, I'll save mine.
Save your call. your minutes.
You'll talk one big round and like it do nothing. So
No.
Well, to
Yeah.
put this in perspective,
Okay.
yeah, so
Yes,
my
you
theory
got-
is
You will only sign up.
for one. Then you see you heng sui or not. See. Maybe you sign for one, then the system like, this guy only sign up one, then let you go in.
you think the
system
system
rules,
You think the
system
system
rule,
has a pity system
Yes,
built, lah?
pity rate,
Stop
bro. Like
shaking the
gacha.
table.
Like gacha.
You think of Black Mirror?
Yeah,
Black
they
Mirror.
see you fail, then they, it's time to hit the pity rate. Ding! Then you go in.
Guaranteed lah. Yeah, you dream on lah.
But
Gmon! Hey, empty just told you to Gmon, okay?
now you know who's the toxic one.
guess you know who voted for him.
Your vote is confidential.
Your vote is secret. Your vote is secret. What do you think, boss?
Huh? What do you mean?
No such theory.
Yeah, exactly.
Just apply only.
Nobody
I just
got
see heng sui.
Ain't nobody got time for this shit.
I just said the thing that he was thinking.
Yeah lah. See, I mean, okay lah. Never try, never know ma.
I think you might be right.
Yeah, see, we try. This coming UBL, we
You-
try.
There's also a person tell them to change language in the Pokemon game. You get higher chance to get good stuff.
I wonder who said that.
He told some guy, you
Yeah.
just keep changing language in your TCG pocket, right? You get
When you
Yeah,
open booster pack, you get better luck.
He told me the same shit.
That person
Popular
hasn't,
fan
that
theories.
person hasn't changed his language to this day.
Yeah.
He's still playing Japanese. I look at, dude, why is still playing Japanese?
You can read Japanese ma.
Yeah,
Okay ma.
correct. Hey, it's true. Okay, you want to see how many?
It's like when when you throw a Pokeball in the Pokemon game, then you must press A B.
Myth busters.
Last time was the if the in the pocket the pack got a bent.
Yeah,
got a bent. Then
When you spin it one carousel, then the pack will flip. When the flip, then you.
So
Never try, never know ma. Correct or not?
how many podcasts will that be? I think 2 podcasts. Then we will find out about the thing. What's the date? 30th. Okay, today is. Where's
Today
Fifth
is
May.
5th.
So
it's
2 more weeks.
2 more weeks lah. Maybe 3 more weeks lah. Then we will see elected or not.
No, 1 more month till we see the
Yeah,
other two.
so we won't know yet the next podcast.
Yes.
After that, the podcast you will know because exactly
Yeah.
after. Okay, so episode 67.
I
But
saw
actually-
your calendar. I know why you're getting so happy.
Why? You mean where's my calendar? You mean this one?
No, this one.
What's that?
See you at GGG.
See you at
His wife going on business trip.
I'm gonna business trip.
No wonder he's like so happy. His mouse keep moving on the video.
But this one cannot. It's not I got my own training this
Oh,
time,
okay,
so it's
okay.
like hard.
Leadership for what? No, I
But
don't know.
I was what do you call?
A leader.
Volunteered.
Wow, leader Nicholas.
Volunteered.
First name basis.
First name.
Okay, so in episode 67, we will learn whether Jeremy's theory is right or not. Or maybe we will get elected by
Or
then.
he will just go walk in for 3 years.
But you know, I can't go.
No,
and I was
He
so
can't
apply
join
three
Melbourne.
years.
Melbourne.
Didn't you win? You won the GBL, right?
Don't say the hack. The hack is to win GBL, so you get a guaranteed slot.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Sign up for Meta 5.
Better find not.
Shelby.
Win 1 good though. Win 5 no use, right?
Win 5 cannot stack. Win 5 cannot stack. Win
Liverpool
5.
win 5 cannot stack.
Win 1, okay.
Win 1. Okay, win 1 secure slot. Guaranteed to play
That's-
at least 1 UBL.
That was the goal. That was the goal.
So you confirm can play 1 UBL. Even they no spot, they also must
Give you some slot.
give you the spot.
It's like hops
1-1.
on legs, you know. Cannot stack. Hops on legs, cannot stack. Correct. We also heard this. Got a mail actually for about pre-releases for shops. So we know that Destined Rivals is coming. Yet another hot Pokemon set that may not be completely fulfilled.
May not be.
100% will not be lah.
Okay, 100% will not be fulfilled for max for people orders. There will be pre-releases for Destined Rivals, but as we understand, according to
Shop.
shop representative sitting on the table right now.
No. I've heard my sources. We've heard it from
sources.
multiple people. It's not just one person.
Oh, true.
He shoulder touch a lot of place, man. He's configurous, bro.
Configurous EX. So according to Configurous EX, if your pre-release is not full, so let's say you have 20 slots available, and somehow only 19 people showed up, so one slot empty.
They give you red card.
Yeah, you will get penalized.
Then the next pre-release, you only have 10 slots.
They will cut your allocation, basically.
So the other 9 people can go fuck themselves in the next event.
Yeah. Okay, first. Okay, we all know that this sounds very unfair, but first let's think about why this is happening.
Not enough stock lah.
They got more shops asking for more.
Yeah. But then
a lot of shops asking for more, but actually maybe they
don't host
run the
or
thing
what.
like got 5 men only or something like that. Then they think wasted lah. But I feel it should be like a fair system. Like say for example, like every shop just get 20
Yeah.
or something like that. Then like don't like the shop say, hey, my shop got like 60 men. Then too bad for you.
Do they?
Like, everybody minimum get 20. Then you got additional you give to those that are like bigger shops now. You know like they host GBL, right? Like I mean like shops like Korea 10 or Agora, they host bigger ones to how to say to give appreciation to their
Players.
play area.
Play
use their play
area.
area. So you give them more. Like I think minimum the shop just I think the blanket everybody get like 20 or what.
Yeah. So
Then give you more, then give more.
how are they doing it now? Is it like
Now it's just
by the
because-
shop decide? Is
It's
it?
very weird. Okay, so first they send you a Google form because Microsoft really loves Google Forms. So they send you a Google form, then tell you to write your shop name, what shit.
Okay.
Then
Fill in the
then
particulars.
they
Okay.
ask you your shop can host how many people.
Okay.
So the way they ask, right, is very weird because I can host 30 men twice.
Yeah.
That was the last time I did.
Okay. Yeah.
So then I asked the guy. Then I say, so this is what? He said, oh, is your shop can see how many people? I said can see 30 people, but I host 30 men twice. Then he said, okay. Then he give me 30. So I said, should I put 60? Then I can put. And I say, oh no, you just say on the table. Then,
So they go by the. So
Yeah,
they
but-
only want you to host one session with the
yeah,
maximum.
but I host 30
It
twice.
doesn't make sense.
Or I host 20 twice. You know. So like, I don't understand. I said, should I put the total amount that I wish to host?
They should just put 40. What?
Yeah. So I asked him. Then I said, no,
Or
you
60.
should put your table. But I don't know. Maybe there's a miscomm, which is one of the favorite thing lah.
Miscomm.
So like not they do it's miscomm in this game or whatever, right? Or even multiple different games, they also have this kind of miscommunication lah. So it's because the way they write is very vague also. Okay, so that at the time the first email of the pre-release, I read. So I seldom read email one. I just let you know. I press that same shit lah. So I don't know why that day I scroll. Then I see the pricing there was a little change in the pricing. Like how it's supposed to be, because last time it's just everybody just buy the kit, right?
Yeah.
Then they say like, oh, now the player will also help to pay the booster box or something like that. Like I thought there was an increase in the price lah. So I asked, then they said, oh no, we will tell you in the next email. So that's this email, the one they will write. Yeah, then they will write
But
inside.
this email is the same price as before.
you know, but the invoice is different. How they invoice the thing is different.
Oh.
Yeah. So
But I mean, in terms of from the player's perspective, right?
Yeah,
so the players don't panic.
Yeah.
It's the same price,
it's the
right?
same price, yeah.
From what,
so
what I
I
understand.
thought, because the way it was written, it feels like you have to pay extra for the booster packs.
Yeah.
The way it was
But
written.
it's not lah, right?
Yeah. So I was like thinking whether my English was correct or not. Then I was like thinking, but I'm not Liao B, so I
You
probably
never
can
call
read.
me. I can decipher for you.
Yeah, he can read. He can translate. He can translate. If you need bad English translation, just call Liao B. He can help you out. So, but isn't this like I don't know, unfair to shops? As in like, how can you control whether you can get like max number of people?
Yeah, no,
What if like 3 people show up, 3 people don't show
But
up?
I feel maybe it's just as a gauge of them what they would do. But if they feel like okay, you got like 19 men, probably they wouldn't minus you lah.
Or saying like if you got 5 but you got 20 slot, is it something like that?
So you see, to me, this is the other weird thing. So that's one,
Yeah.
right? The other weird thing that I find as well, right, is okay. So you have, they're expecting you to fill up your slots,
Yeah.
but they're also expecting you to use the trainer web system, the lottery system.
Huh?
Okay, so before there was some shops that can, for sure 100% I can guarantee max capacity in my shop because I will do registrations by myself,
Yeah.
right? So they will do Google, they do Google Forms, so
Whatever,
whoever, and they will do,
WhatsApp,
they accept prepayment as well,
yeah,
right?
okay,
So whoever paid is not gonna be stupid enough not to show up, ma.
Yeah, correct.
Right.
You mentioned
okay.
this before, right? You mentioned
Okay.
this before in the previous episode.
But if you're doing the trainer web system, we've already seen the GBLs. everyone's gonna apply for everything, and then you get elected to multiple that happen at the same time, then you of course won't show up
Then
for
you
one. What?
like for example, some shops that like to do prepayment, right? So you just ask all the elected people, guys, can you all pay first to secure? Then whoever by this date you never pay, then then we have to do a lot of extra things from our side.
Correct.
Then you play, then the day, hey bro, my dog died, bro, I cannot come. Then you refund him.
Yeah.
Then you got one extra slot. You see, there's a lot of like back end things that players don't see. They just see the shop down there, like So
and then they're also expecting the shop to have their own wait list. That's also another thing altogether, right? Like, as a shop, you will plan to have max capacity no matter what. So why should you have a wait list? Right?
And the moment your wait list, you put any regular people there, then they say, hey, you
Gaylong.
black shop. You black shop, then it's just very hard lah.
This whole situation is really, really confusing. So when I received word of it, I was like, huh?
Wasn't there an easier way to like just do this? Why is it so complicated?
I mean, you just leave it back to the old system, right? Just let the shop do however they want to do registration.
Yeah, lor, each shop just give like 30 kit. Got feel, don't feel, your tai chi.
Okay, but I have to say
The
this
most
time,
fair one, right?
I will say this time around, right? I think you're right in saying that the reason why they're implementing this new system is because there are a lot more new shops which are popping up, right? From the list that I've seen so far, there are at least like 6 new shops which are just popped out like that. You know, I don't even know the names. They didn't even host GBLs. I don't even know they have like regular weekly casuals, you know? They're just suddenly hosting B&Bs and I'm like, this does not feel right. You know? Yeah.
So they might not get a lot of kits. Then they might ask for more. Then from the shops that host like me, like host long time, suddenly maybe I didn't feel it. Next season they give my kit to them.
Yeah.
Then like then there's a lot of factors, but like for example like there'll be all these they go overseas. So they can't play the pre-release.
Yeah.
So my whole chunk of my players are overseas.
Then how?
Yeah. Then you just
You just said, they may not do anything if it's like 19 out of 20, right? In the email they specifically put 18 out of 20
Yeah.
If you cannot do 18 out of, like, come on!
Yeah.
So they might do something if you're 18 or 20, but 19 no.
19 no
Or maybe
If
they
18 you better call your father, mother, whoever
This
come
is
down.
what I said. The profit margin isn't the highest.
Yeah.
It's fine. Like if they don't have to, then so be it. No choice. Like
So I just realized, isn't this even, like, this is technically, technically, this is encouraging ghost players also, what?
yeah, it's like my shop. I just put other people inside.
No choice what? No, you take my thing away what? Yeah. You take my box away what?
How does, okay, then I gotta ask for proof, but come on. Like,
How hard?
Take a photograph.
Take a photograph, then maybe
I
you
can
should
always
make
take a
it, they play
photograph
one
when
piece.
there's a lot of players in the shop.
Yeah.
it's so weird.
It's so weird. Yeah. So
Aye.
Okay,
That's why-
this segues to a perfect question. Why are you still running the shop then?
Because you keep
to
telling him not
sell
to.
booster packs, not running events.
Oh, okay.
Because if you run shop and hope to run event to earn money, you shouldn't be opening a shop.
True.
Yeah, because if you count profit margin wise, if you can't count profit margin, go buy a calculator. Use your phone.
Go buy a calculator.
Very easy one. You count cost, then your entry per head, how much total. You minus out. Very simple.
Insert formula here.
It's not. I don't need insert formula. You like that. You don't know. You just don't open shop.
Yeah, I know.
So traditionally, like I said, for all these years, a tournament or like a pre-release or like a GBL is always an advertisement for the shop.
Yeah.
So like some shops, like for example, my one got a lot of player, like that.
Free marketing.
Yeah, so like got people come lah. So to me, tournaments are not like that important. But do properly is very important. Like for me, like if everything has to be run smooth, because if it's smooth, you guys finish fast, you can get the fuck out.
No, but also,
Yeah, so-
I think I've heard this lah, but I'm not sure it's true. You can, like, please let me know, alright? I heard shops. I heard shops who generally support like events and stuff like that will be given more allocation.
No such thing.
Oh, okay. So,
Okay.
Rumor.
Yeah,
Rumor has been clear.
Okay,
it's
so
a rumor.
Rumor has been clear.
how to support? So for example, I host a GBL. The guy hosts 2 GBL, then he gets a better allocation. But if my shop is more busy, I run more different games. I don't have enough time slot for additional GBL. I get penalized for it. It's
Don't make sense, ma.
Both right and not right at the same time. Because
Yeah.
I feel how much you do into the organized play shouldn't equate to how much stock you get. For example, they give you more stock to run your events. So for example, if a shop that doesn't run any gym, doesn't do anything, they should get less stock because they don't need the extra stock to run the event. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
But technically, if you are a shop that just help and not help, just run the event, right? It's just an additional like a marketing thing. If you want to do, I can don't run gym,
Yeah.
and technically, it might affect me, it might not affect me. I don't know. For example, running a GBL to me is not priority.
True.
But some shop they take it as like a wow.
It's a goal lah. It's a goal.
It's a goal lah. Like wow, bam, with GBL got people come. But then below 16 then explode lah. But, it's like, but you see, like for me, you as a shop owner, I feel your view shouldn't be so like so into it.
Yeah.
I think if have to have like you tell me, hey Thomas, your event, the pre-release only like you got 30 men, only like 25 come, then next you got 20 then so be it. You score max off also no use. I feel this kind of thing. Right? It's their protocol ma, they just do all.
So coaching for players is one thing. Maybe shopkeepers also need coaching. Join the Thomas. Enter find the GGG. Better find the GGG.
Very simple. The first lesson.
And give free man this one?
Yeah, I'll get free. That one first.
Oh, no paywall.
Don't fucking open shop. just fucking stop. Yeah.
TCG simulator.
Yeah.
don't even start.
Too many fucking shops already. Then all y'all come out all confused as fuck like that. Then just adds to the like mass hysteria of everyone. They just like everybody confused. Last time only got 8 shops confused. Now got like fucking 50 shops confused. Yeah. really. Yeah, like it's like yeah, I really really like Singapore too many shops. Like to be honest, I feel
for such a
small
landmass, you know.
It's actually pretty hilarious, you know.
Yeah.
It's really, really hilarious how many events that we have now.
I think we more than KL already, right?
I'm not complaining. I'm really not complaining.
Okay, good. I think.
Yeah.
But it's insane to think. Like literally, I could say, oh, you know, I could say this statement. Every day there will be at least one event.
Yeah.
Now I can't say the statement anymore.
Yeah.
Because every day there's
might be
3
two.
events, bro.
Yeah. So like ever since I moved, because last time I was at Man Road.
Yeah.
Then I moved here. Then maybe it's nearer to the like city square mall or whatever.
Yeah, correct, yeah.
So there's a lot more tourists. So like some tourists, like some Australian guy or like
Swing by.
or like from England, they come and they talk to me. They said, "Oh, so like what's the competitive scene like?" The one word is crowded. It's fucking crowded. I don't know why, but there's like so many shops doing it, and I feel it's like it's not FOMO. It's like okay, if you are a card shop, why wouldn't you do Pokemon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the biggest. Okay, it might not be the biggest IP for the longest because Locana is coming.
Yes.
So
No Kana is here, no?
no,
Officially.
Official. Oh.
they're hosting
It's
Worlds.
coming.
In Singapore.
No, they're hosting Worlds at the Disney resorts.
Oh.
So yeah, so
Time to change game.
they're opening the Worlds, then they're opening organized play. They are doing a lot of things. So
Yeah, I know someone we can send to the thing already.
yeah. So like there's these things that are
Stop
coming.
it.
Yeah. Then they asked me lah. So they said, okay. They said, oh, they come here because my shop looks emotional lah. Very like it doesn't look like very well furnished ma. So he asked me like, hey, so like you're here like that. So around here got not a lot of shop, right? Because like you never really like do properly, do very nice. I said, bro, you're wrong, bro. It's like you walk one straight road, right? There's like 3 shops.
Yeah.
Then you walk a bit more, there's like 3 more. But that's like in this whole area from
It's like 10.
Jalan Besar all the way to like Sim Lim Square there. I think there's like 8 or 10 shops.
10, probably 10. Yeah.
And then you go all the way like wow, the whole place.
You
is
go
like,
Lavender, another.
yeah, another 3 to
15.
4 miles. Yeah, so it's like the whole place is like loaded with shops. And all these 15 shops all do gym, all do Pokemon, right? There's really a lot of shops. And the player base in the area, okay, if you stay in Jurong and you don't wish to come here, you will stay in your area. But this area originally had like 100 players. Then now there's 15 shops. Then if they somehow do on the same day, then you will just like it's not they're not fighting each other. It's just that I only have this day free. I just do Pokemon here lah. Yeah, so the people are very confused. He said, how does this work? They told me like there's this guy, he said Australia, there's this shop called Good Games.
Yep.
Then he tell me like, he said, oh, in my area, right, there's only like one of the shop. Then the other one, you say, you have to drive far away. I said,
Sounds like he's from Perth.
yeah, we just have to go there. He just said we have to go there. Then I say, yeah, that's easy, right? So the Good Games guy, he opened the shop. He said, okay, today got Pokemon. Last week got 20 men, this week got 20 men. It's God of War one. But my one is like, but just another shop open opposite me, then he just hosts the same day also. And you just from 32 men become 12 men. Yeah, so yeah lor. So this affects, you see, it affects the GBL, it affects the gym, it affects everything.
It's such a like.
Yeah.
I don't.
You will never believe that doing a new expansion better, they let you run 2 events per week, right? You'll screw up the ecosystem. It did. Bam, bam, then they just put 2 sides, then bam, then like some shops suddenly cannot fire or like
Sorry.
Yeah, is
You got an apology.
guess you know where your vote come from. So you see, that's what I mean. Because it's not on purpose. Okay, some things are on purpose. I'm not saying that. Okay, some things are on purpose.
Verified,
You should be
verified.
ashamed of yourself. Yeah, but like, yeah, but you know, the amount of shops in Singapore. Okay, also a lot of Pokemon players.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they don't distribute equally.
Correct.
I feel. Yeah, so some area of Singapore no people play. I feel.
Really?
I feel like
Name one? Just out of curiosity.
I know where.
Pasir Ris.
Pasir Ris, yeah.
Joey's. Last time
Yeah,
Pasir Ris.
So,
yeah,
but isn't
the
it
area.
the
is-
closest one is
G2 is
right?
No, actually the closest is Duelist Point. I feel.
Those one
DP
Hougang.
Hougang?
But out there no Pokemon player bar.
No, but like the shop a card shop that I feel like Tampines there really like everything.
Yeah.
No. I don't know. No,
So
no,
if you
no,
want to
no.
open a card shop in Singapore, open it in Tampines.
Well, I would have said that there isn't card shops open there and closed down before. There was actually a shop that opened there. And a pretty big shop. Yeah. So
Yikes.
like this area, like some areas are not as like
Hot-
accessible.
not hotspot
Yeah,
lah.
not hotspot lah.
Yeah,
I
not
feel
hotspot. I feel like because this area also very like accessible, right? Which is why it's
Central.
Yeah,
It's
very
a
hotspot.
cost-
Yeah.
Yeah. Like you last time you open in Tai Seng. Then you like Keith from Teban Gardens, you want to go Tai Seng.
But you still come.
I mean it's Keith lah, but it's like an hour and 40 minute ride.
It's his son,
Understand,
ma.
understand.
The son need to come see the dad, what?
Oh.
Luckily,
Don't
my
insult
office
my
nearby.
jeans.
Don't insult my cheats.
We heard. There was an incident that happened recently in one of the GBLs. I don't know if you've heard. Maybe it's something to do with cheating.
Tia Kong.
I think it's something to do with that. We won't go so deep into it lah. If you hear lah.
Hurt feelings.
Hurt feelings ah. Feelings were hurt. Feelings were
No, but
hurt.
I think it is a good time to discuss what we should do if you feel like your opponent is cheating.
Your
right?
opponent is cheating. You
You
may
notice-
see. You saw someone palming cards.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
One things first. Your opponent cheating. You never see.
Who's what?
The other guy see.
Some
other guy see.
Some other guy see.
That guy called the judge come. The judge come and see. If the judge deem the person is cheating, then that person is cheating. Right? But you also never see, right? It's your fault also.
Yeah.
You as the opponent, you
So
never.
I think this is a really good time to remind people that Pokemon is technically a self-judged game as well. Yeah. So
Yes,
there are
yes.
judges there who are meant to enforce the rules,
Yes.
but by right, Pokemon is a self-judged game. So you can, if you see,
It's such a simple game, bro.
yeah, if you see your opponent doing something wrong, or your opponent plays double supporter, right? And this is also the reason why if you fail to catch your opponent
Both get prize points.
playing two supporters at one turn, you also get a warning.
Yeah.
Right? It's because Pokemon is a self-judged game.
Oh, sorry. I said price penalty because
warning.
I forgot it's a soft game now.
Yeah, soft game.
But last time it's BO3 lah.
Yeah,
yeah.
So it's more. It's just spam. You get a price penalty.
You get a prize for the
Yeah.
Okay, again, need to clarify that this is here as a judge, right? So what he's saying,
Yeah. So
legit.
please, not your turn. Look what your opponent doing.
Yeah.
Yes.
On your turn, don't fucking cheat. Yeah, don't. It's just simple, right?
It was also if your opponent's turn, you also don't cheat lah.
Yeah. Then
Hey, possible, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's possible.
Okay.
It's possible. It's possible.
Okay,
What?
so
What? I
like-
did the cut. Oh, the cut fell down. Oh,
Yeah.
my hand already.
so like this kind of thing, your card drop on the floor. Call a judge.
Yeah.
I'll judge.
Call a judge. These are things that judge do. You say, hey, judge, sorry, just so I shuffle the card drop on the floor. Can you help me take and shuffle it back to my deck?
Yep.
Tell them do it for you. That's all. Not
You go yourself take it.
keep asking the judge. How long more? How long more? How long more? How long more? Judge, how long more? 10 minutes. How long more? How long more? I got how long more? Don't need to ask that.
Got people there, me?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
How long more? How long more?
Cool.
I walk. Then just the guy told me how long more. I said I don't know. Bro. I'm not the fucking judge, bro. I don't give a flying fuck, bro. That's all. He just tell me how long more. Play faster. Then I just walk away. Yeah. I feel that's a logical answer.
They can afford to buy card. They can afford to buy watch.
No, you're not allowed to wear watch. You're not allowed to wear smart watches.
I bought this watch. I bought for playing Pokemon. Okay, specifically for playing Pokemon.
But you haven't been playing much
He
Pokemon.
has no shame in anything.
Yes.
Bought it
no
for
shit.
children's card game.
Yes,
Yeah.
I did buy for a children's card game specifically. All the UBI I play, all I put timer and play.
Wait.
Oi,
There's a timer count on here. You can set.
What
you can set
the
it.
hell?
this guy.
Why? You get it? Let's see.
No,
I
as
set
in like, yeah, but why
Dedication.
see,
Okay.
timer 25. Then I set didn't play.
Hey, dedication.
Okay, I didn't know.
Every GBL what I have this one on ready to play.
Yeah. So like, okay, and
If you can afford a card, you can afford watch, man.
one thing also one thing is when the judge come over, right, and tell you to fucking play faster, right, just fucking play faster.
Yeah.
Okay, the judge see you nest ball, right, wait for fucking long search. I know a guy on the table, right, next ball come out, Earthen Vessel search again, everything do again. Then he tell me, Thomas, this is skills, bro. Then I look at him and I say like, okay. Then the BL turn over, hey bro, fuck you, search faster. No.
Wait.
It's a skill.
But if you think about it,
Oh,
I
wait,
never
you
get
think
penalized
about
defensive.
before.
Huh?
I never get penalized before because
I'm not a
it's
judge, bro.
no,
Okay.
because it's not against the rule.
Fuck you.
No, it's not against the rule, right?
No, but the judge ask you don't slow play, right?
I never
No,
slow
I
play.
say if the judge tell you don't slow play.
Yeah. As in correct.
But
say
yesterday
you are, not
also
say
the
you
one
are.
match you down there play that everybody finish already, then down look over you, then you gonna double game loss because the guy explode.
Yeah. I mean, it's fine lah. Double game.
No lah, then we just wait for you. See you just
Yeah, I mean he kamikaze ma, he got no win con ma. So like instead of one person die, two die together lah, boom, then both.
yeah.
Quite funny,
But you can
the best way to go.
You can bomb earlier, so we don't have to waste time. Everybody.
I mean he not me
Okay, the other person.
I thought he won't. I thought he
see,
won't
right?
kamikaze because I got the 2 baby charm, so I was attached to the other 2. Cause I EQ ma. I thought he won't kamikaze. Then end up he say, I die, you die, boom. Then okay,
Nice.
okay, bro.
I won't lose on your terms. I'll lose on my terms.
If I cannot win, you cannot win. Then
Let's
boom.
go.
Yeah. So like, if I feel like they got show me lah, like the message or whatever. So like,
Okay.
like I feel that when the judge come over say, hey, you should play faster, right? The judge not like.
No, the judge confirm is got see you for the past few minutes already.
He won't come and botai.
Yeah.
Let's say, hey, you fucking okay, unless you are Liao B, then. And from far I see this fucker I know. Start of the game, right? I told
Bro.
you down there shuffling hand, right? I know. Then I will just come, hey bro, you fucking play.
But honestly, I don't.
You
I
don't
never
slow play.
I never get caught out for slow play before, cause I don't slow play. What the fuck? I don't play slow and slow play is very 2 different things. No, you think about it.
Okay.
Stop shaking the
This
table.
is a perfect time to write the thing.
Let's look at how Ben is smiling.
Wait,
Play
play
slow
slow
and
and slow play is different
Different
thing.
thing, huh? Correct.
So, okay, there are some decisions where sometimes you really have to take a bit more time, right? That one is called play slow, right?
Okay.
Slow play is I already know what I want to do. I purposely play very
see.
slow.
Dude, to be fair, he's not wrong.
Listen, the
No,
reason
think about it.
Okay, you're not wrong. Play slow is because you were thinking, ma.
Correct.
The opponent see you slow play.
yes.
No,
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
also
no,
true.
it's not because okay. When there's intention to slow play is very obvious one.
No, not really.
No, I feel as a player you can tell.
Yeah, you go overseas, you play BOC.
Yes,
you will
yes,
know. You will
because it's okay because there's no reason for me to slow play in a fucking Bay or 1 setting, right?
know. If you are gonna win,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean even you got if you're gonna lose then like
you slow play also same, double game.
yeah, correct, but you still get the loss one then like what the fuck? Like
Unless you
right? Like okay, it's very okay cause
Unless you're waiting for the.
no when you play best of 3, right? What the fuck? Okay, when you play best of 3 it's quite obvious when a player is trying to slow play because like maybe you're up 1 game.
Yeah, you wanna.
Yeah, right. Then you like wow every 15 seconds goes
Crushing hammer.
After you say.
correct. Then every 15 seconds go see your discard pile. Can I look at your discard pile? That one very obvious ma. So I think like intention to slow play and actually sometimes when some difficult decisions and you play slow, it's really 2 different things. Yeah,
But play slow and slow play, the timer's still running. Right?
correct.
No, so alright. I think there's a general rule of thumb. Basically, if it's your first turn, general rule of
Yeah
thumb
lah.
because it's not official, right? That
First search
people-
normally longer lah.
First search is usually a bit longer, you know, and then subsequent searches is expected for you not to take as long,
Yeah.
you know. So I think players, it's a PSA. If you didn't know that, that's what we usually look at as well.
And sometimes it's really our habit because like you play the next ball, then you shuffle your deck because it's a habit.
yeah.
Because I've been playing so long, it becomes a habit. Because after every action, I like to shuffle my deck. Right?
It's
I mean,
true. Sometimes you
it's
forget.
correct. It's the correct way. Or sometimes maybe you desk ball already.
No, so
Then you realize that
Then
you got one more card to
Then
play.
number 1, this one is chasing for
So-
worlds. Okay, so whatever they say must be the correct thing.
No, it's not correct or wrong. It's like how
it's
is
not
it?
correct
Like,
or wrong.
no,
The truth.
it's like okay. It's like when sometimes you play netball because you are very focused on playing that line, right?
Look,
So
I'll stop you there
Okay.
because I think the point has been made.
Yeah.
Right. But what your opponents can do, right,
Right.
to help speed things along is remind your opponent. If
Only
you see your opponent
shuffle.
do that, hey, are you going back in?
yeah, just ask the question. Then it click. Oh yeah, I go back.
Yeah. Or I can teach you this move. You use your index finger. You put on the paper.
There you
Okay. Is it? This is made famous
Very
by
effective.
a famous Australian player. Yeah, he just
Not Brian Koi lah.
I'm not Australian.
that guy is a world champion.
Ah,
That guy is a world champion.
Oh!
Champion.
That's very easy because there's only
There's
one
only one Australian world champion.
Senior division world champion, bro.
Yeah, there's only one.
Huh? Oh.
Australian.
Henry Ben, not world champion.
Henry Ben Master.
Well, now
I
we
said
know.
world
Now you go
champion.
say
Oh,
that.
world champion.
Now we got two.
Yeah, lah,
We just censored it.
Okay, so like, there's people right that I play. Okay, last time right, there's this guy called Live TCG. Without the K. I watched him play card. The guy he's so some. Yeah, there's the opponent is Rauf. Just say first. He start 7 card, then Rauf 1 card face down. Kai start hand size. 6. You say okay.
What in the
That's
world?
small. Hand size. He's not slow playing. He just brain rot. He just
Annoying lah. Yeah, just annoy your opponent lah. Maybe I don't
so
know.
like, yeah. When people do that,
Yeah.
you can call judge one.
Yeah. No, but okay, but it's true lah. Sometimes you just have to remind your opponent. Are you going back in? Because sometimes it's really your opponent forget. I take it from me. Okay, I sometimes really forget. It's our habit.
That's more search.
Yeah. Yes. And I shuffle quite fast. I don't shuffle that slow.
No, that's the thing. Then okay, put down.
Correct.
Lesser.
Yeah. Like,
You
it's just
gotta
out
get
of it's just our habit. So sometimes you just have to remind your opponent, are you going back in?
Yeah,
just
ask
say.
ask your 2-time UBL opponent about it. Me lah.
Oh yeah.
I'm a 2-time UBL.
Yeah, I got ask you what, are you going back in? Is right. Then you got ask me right. Then I will like, oh yeah, going back in.
The word is not are you going back. Can you do everything fucking together? You got a nest ball and everything. Can you fucking put everything together? Can you put your Earth vessel nest ball everything together? Put down first, show me.
No, but okay, but you see because me
So
playing card by card, right, it lowers the chance of me fucking up.
Yeah, so
myself.
there's also
it's a thing. It's really a thing because Clifton.
Oh.
No, it's not from Clifton. It's not from anybody. It's just like from my years of playing, right? I realized that if you take to
years of
like you do the action
Yes,
one by
yes.
one, you are less likely to make a misplay,
No,
right?
it's true, right? I've seen people like at
You search wrong
GBLs.
things.
Yeah, they search wrong things, or like for
Yeah.
example, right? They want to take, let's say they want to use Urban Vessel to find 2 energies, then discard the 2 energies with the Ultra Ball to find something else, right? Then somehow in mis-sequence they throw like instead of 2 energies, they throw 1 energy and something else. Then they didn't search out the energy.
And then one card very prone to that is like Secret Box, right? Because Secret Box, you throw 3, you take 3.
4.
4. I mean, throw 3, you take 4. Then after that, plus after the 4, maybe you still have to continue throwing, right?
Yeah. So the deck that I've legit seen this past weekend, right, is Book, right? So they Urban Vessel into something. The Urban Vessel into 2 energies into Ultra Ball.
Into the
Knock Tower, then
Yeah.
Knock Tower, find the Sada, and then Sada draw 3. Right, the guy wanted to do that, right?
Mis-sequence.
Like mis-sequence.
Then
Then
to
after
show
that,
the flare, he can do everything at the same time.
then the energy is like, what's the energy that you discarded? Then he
Oh yeah. Yeah, see?
then only draw 3 cards and everything, and I'm like,
Of course, the shuffling part a bit excessive lah. That one but it's really our habits on that. So just remind your opponent.
Okay, before we deviate any further, let's just TLDR what
Remind
you
your
need to do.
opponent.
What you need to do when you see cheating.
Oh.
okay, so
Call a judge.
if you do see cheating, right, please approach a judge.
Stop the game.
Stop. Okay, number one, stop the game. Like
Yeah.
if it's your opponent, your direct opponent, just say, hey, sorry, stop a while. I need to call a judge.
That's the way you talk, Don't go and say, hey, stop,
Hey, you cheat, No.
Be like Jeremy. Say,
No, you just okay. Like you
Somebody
don't
packs already, man.
you don't have to.
Hey, don't do what someone likes to do a lot, Judge!
No, you don't have to be rude about it. You just inform your opponent. Okay, sorry. like I think that's like player etiquette, right? Because like you just sorry, I need
just
to call
being
a judge.
a nice guy, you know.
Not be a nice guy, just be like polite lah. Don't
Yeah.
you don't be rude about it. You just say
Yeah.
I need to call a judge for something. Just sorry, can you stop doing whatever you are like doing? Like
The
stop
guy
the
that's
game.
play, stop it, asshole.
Yeah, then I just say just inform your opponent. Okay, I need to call a judge. Then raise your hand. Then of course if the judge didn't see you, then you can do the thing like judge. I mean to get attention, right? Shout to get attention. You know, it's like when casualty fall, shout to get attention. Judge. Then after you see Ben coming, okay.
That was one GBL. I was sitting there next to one guy. I was deep focused. I was like doing deck check, right? Judge! I almost dropped my decks, yeah.
Concentrate.
Concentrate. Yeah. So number one, stop
Now
the
this
game.
guy is just judge, right? Last time was judge, then sniff 2 times. Judge, sniff 2 times. Then he said, judge! Last time was like that.
So it's very important to stop the game first. Okay, number one, stop the game. Number two, call a judge. Then explain to the judge what you think is happening.
Yeah.
Like for example, your opponent accidentally play 2 supporter. Then the judge, Ben judge come. Then Ben judge. He play 2 supporter. I didn't manage to stop him in time.
Okay.
But then the supporter is like judge, so he like shuffle his hand.
Okay, so I'm gonna stop you for a while. If the guy use Iono and don't use the what's that thing? The drag up out the middle one, drag low, right?
Recon directive.
Recon directive.
He recon extra time. And you as a judge, you come. Don't shuffle the fucking deck.
Okay.
For fuck's sakes, don't fucking do it. Then don't do it. You say, hey bro, I already do already. Bro, you are as useful as a fucking Vista marker now. Stop it. This is a PSA. Don't fucking shuffle the opponent when he fucking use Iono, use the drug law. You got fucking hey, you be spare. Okay, never mind. Just shuffle. Bam.
Okay.
You fucking hell.
If you are the player in that situation,
fucking Vista marker.
before the judge take the deck and try to shuffle, you already have to stop the judge.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
you have to try your best to stop the judge.
No, just to know. Just to know. Stop it. Stop it. My God.
Yeah. But that's okay. But okay, because we are talking about cheating, right? So
cheating,
so you
cheating,
call the judge
cheating.
over, then you let the judge know, I suspect my opponent stop playing very clean.
Yeah.
Then you explain to the judge what you think happened.
I'll stop you there, right? If you don't feel comfortable with speaking for your opponent, you can bring the judge aside.
Oi,
Oh, you
that's
can?
totally up Brian Goss alley.
Can what?
Bring
Wow.
someone out. Bring someone out. No, then he walk out, right?
Can you the
can
game?
you-
Because you put a timer, what? The judge will put a timer there.
I like how our head judge is now questioning this ruling.
He go, sorry, judge. Then he like that. Hey, judge.
Judge.
Just saying, that's not my opponent. Just
You know what?
no lah.
Explain with 2 players.
Yeah.
I think that's clear.
Okay, well,
Okay,
judge.
head judge.
Say again for the camera. Say again for the camera. Say again.
I think every expedition, for my opinion, I think every expedition, right, especially when it's during a game, it should be between 2 players. Yeah. So both players will know what's being said.
Correct. Like because cannot be like I accuse you or something, then you don't even know what I accuse you of.
All part of the plan.
We will insert this section.
All plan.
Okay, go judge.
Okay.
Take it.
Before we go into the last topic, I clarified that GBL promo and Ashpal said yes. So thanks
$1.
Ashpal. Thank you Ashpal for my $1 Terra off promo.
Yeah,
I shall
so-
collect it tomorrow.
Yeah, lor. I think you very important. The first step is to stop the game, lah. Then after that, call the judge. Then after that, like, okay, this is when you are playing the game, lah. Okay, if your opponent is attempting to cheat or like you think your opponent cheated or whatever. Okay, the second scenario is very very common one. You are not part of the game. You finish your game already. You packing up your stuff. Then you kepo ma, Singaporean, right? You watch people play. Then you realize player A versus player B. Player B is doing something fishy. So what should you do in the situation?
Call judge.
So do I raise my hand like judge, or do I like go like the judge standing there? Then I walk 100 meter to the judge. Hey,
Shout
judge.
for the judge. Don't walk, come back. Then the guy already do shady shit. He shuffle back to deck or whatever shit. They say, hey guys, hey bro, stop Then you go and
Wait, because I
No,
think
you
it's
don't.
Here's the thing,
yeah.
Okay, so you see, right, that's a lot of issue, right? Well, last time you all said, hey, this guy cheat. Then in the end, right?
Yeah,
You all
correct,
right? It's because right, the person call, the judge never come.
Correct.
Then they say, oh, he become. Then they come and say, oh, because he said.
Because
he
your
said
word
situation.
versus my word, yeah.
So you say like the guy do say, hey, I feel that you should stop. Even you, if you're at the side, if you really feel it that way, right? You walk out and go and find the judge come back, right? The guy say, where got?
No, as in because I think it's against the rule for you to interfere
Yeah.
in the game.
Then-
So as a spectator, I think you have to call the judge, as in like you just shout. You just like,
There's no specific ruling in any guideline for this, by the way.
yeah.
Yeah.
But you are
It
not
should-
supposed
it
to.
should be though.
Yeah. But you're not supposed to.
But the thing
stop
is-
the game.
Okay, the priority is the opponent never see.
Correct.
So then you go and call the judge say, hey, just now he like that. Then the judge say, hey, just now you got like that. The guy say, I never.
Then how?
Then like the thing is just
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, I understand where you're coming from, but it's also a very gray area in terms of like
Should you
interfering. And you know, like, we literally just had this conversation yesterday, right? Where I thought that as a judge, right, we like, for example, if someone's slow playing, right, I thought we can't interfere. Right, like a player has to make the call.
Has to
out.
call, right?
But then it was clarified that no, if a judge feels
But
like
I
they
think
are
now
purposely slow playing, they should interfere.
Yeah.
Right. So I mean, like these kind of things to me is even as I mean I've been judging for not long, right? But still, it's still very new to me, right? And I'm still learning. So it's this is 100%
I
the
think
grey
if
area.
Judge see, maybe Judge can stop. But the player see, but the thing is,
That's even harder, right?
It's really harder because
Yeah, because
you
like
should
my
know
word
it was
versus
there.
your word.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah. Then the guy say, "Hey, you are his friend, so you're helping him."
Yeah,
That's
like,
why the
then it
key
makes this even
is that
more.
we are back to the what we started with. You as the opponent,
Yeah.
you're the one that should be self-judging your match.
I think
Yeah,
you are
right.
the first layer of defense.
Yeah, yeah.
If you penetrate to your
You
defense, then
really the guy cheat. You didn't see. I don't know what you're doing. Like
And
you were
it's
dreaming or what. I don't know.
I mean, we've had over the past 4 years, we've had a number of cheating accusations on a bunch of players, right?
Singapore very exciting.
No. I mean, it's
Everywhere,
typically
bro.
one season, one. Oh yeah, that's
Singapore is
true.
the only country in the world. Other country don't matter.
So we've had a bunch of cheating incidents where, to be honest, nothing much could be done about it, right? And we have to take it from event organizers' perspective, where like there's no concrete evidence of these people like cheating lah, right? So
Allegedly.
it's a little bit hard. I'm not saying that cheaters can get away easily, because now I think a lot more people are a lot more
layers,
vigilant.
yeah,
Yeah.
vigilant.
Yeah, there are a lot more people who are looking out for it.
Don't try.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like a lot of things like pressing your price cards for no apparent reason. This kind of shenanigans.
Basically,
Yeah.
try to do things which are least
card bending,
suspicious,
you press
right?
down
So
A.
even when you
Follow card.
even when you take your prizes, right? That's why generally sometimes when I do judge the GBLs,
Just
I'll
do
always-
one direction, top to
Correct.
bottom,
Top to
bottom to
bottom,
top.
top
Don't
to
like top, left, right, center, up, down, left, right. You
It's
think
not
what?
PTCGL, bro.
Like, I like to do it like this because I feel lucky. That's the legit one of the responses I got.
I mean,
said,
okay lah.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's fair.
But and technically, there's nothing wrong in doing it. But if someone reports you for cheating, that looks hella suspicious.
Yeah, suspicious.
Yeah.
They said that's why hard also. Then they press like that already. Then the guy call. Then what you gonna do? Shuffle the guy's price.
Okay,
Yeah.
I think the most important thing at the end of the day is you have to be aware, you have to
Yeah.
be self-aware. And plus Pokemon, if you think about it, the hand size damn easy to count. So if your opponent draw extra card, it's very obvious.
Well, unless you play something like Lost
Huh?
Box or you're playing like
No, even
Trade.
those like is for me, okay, like I mean normally
It'll take a lot of time and resources to actually go and count everything
correct,
lah, right?
And don't be an idiot lah. You last time just open it to 6 after hand size.
Oi, K life.
Well,
Yeah, but
Right.
okay. One thing I'll say is because Pokemon has a lot of new card players.
yeah.
This might
okay,
be their first card game, first rodeo.
So a lot of things they
a lot of things that
they don't even know they are doing it wrong.
Yeah.
Right.
Or they don't know
even-
that the opponent doing what.
Yeah, so I also heard stories of like people playing at their first ever GBL. Then the way they shuffle is not even shuffling, like not really randomized.
Yeah, actually,
So all these kind of small things, yeah. So if you see your opponent doing this kind of like a bit suspicious thing, then you just tell your opponent like, hey, actually you're not supposed to do it like that. Like
Ask
you
the
are,
judge to
you have to
shuffle.
shuffle correctly, or like you just call a judge and ask the judge to explain.
Yeah.
They are there for a reason, ma.
Correct. And, you can also be nice about it, right? If you see your opponent actually shuffling and it's a new player, just
Correct.
teach him how to shuffle lah. It's not the end of the world, right?
But I feel yesterday, right, my event, right, the GBL, right, quite funny. Because usually the first time, the first GBL I come, I said, guys, who want to drop and take promo, a lot of the retarded people, I mean not retarded people, the collector come. They go, "Oh, I just want to drop. Yesterday I said, after round 1, I said, okay guys, who want to drop? I just want you to get out of my shop, take the promo and leave. Nobody come. Huh? Then I like,
Really?
So yesterday, 32
play.
human here, all 32 already
then
play.
I'm confused. Then I'm like, what the flying fuck is this?
Pokemon.
Then I
Once,
sit down there,
yeah.
then wait, switch 2. Then Adrian asked again, who want to drop? Nobody.
Yeah. Switch 3 then people drop.
Switch 3 then like
Cause we
all
go
this-
0-2
like
then
the
people
LV
drop.
Summing all these drop they lost already so they drop. Some people drop. But
But
even till
they stay in the shop also.
yeah, they stay in the shop. Then you wait till the end, there's still a lot of people playing.
Wow,
Even
they
at
love
Swiss 5,
Pokemon.
what the
It's
hell?
still almost still 20 something people will still play.
Yeah, what are people doing?
They love
You lose
Pokemon,
2,
ah.
just go home already, bro.
Oh, they love Pokemon.
Yeah, I don't know lah.
Yeah, you can't deny their love.
Yeah,
for
but it's like,
Pokemon.
yeah, it's a sight to see. Like,
It was a very rare occurrence, I have to
Yeah.
say.
I mean, there's someone else who really loves Pokemon and fighting for worlds this year. So Jeremy, can you tell us about the close
Close fight.
fight to wrap up
fight.
this
Wow,
podcast
damn
and show
close,
how
man.
much you love Pokemon so much? I
Okay.
didn't even see the sheet, so I don't know what's
Yeah,
the.
so-
I don't know how close is close.
It's very close.
Apparently, okay. So
let's see how close
like
it is.
we all know that our best finish limit is 8, right?
Thank you, Cash, for this data. So
Yeah.
we actually know actually
This
real
is
human
outdated
names.
though.
Yeah, it's as of 2nd May, okay, as of 2nd May. Because I think the past few ones haven't updated yet.
I mean, it's the 8 GBLs, it wasn't inside, so right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so as of 2nd May, the current 8th place, right? Because we all know that top 8 in placings get results.
I'm still in there. What the heck?
Yeah, all top 8 gets
Our tribal chief.
gets points, as in gets the world's invite, right? So currently at number 8, we have.
Say his name!
Say his name.
Say his name!
Say his name.
Oh, we have Ayman.
Oh,
and-
it's
Tribal chief.
Raging
and,
Bull!
he's okay. So Ayman is at currently. Sorry, can scroll to the
You can
points.
don't see the 9
Points,
Yeah, so Ayman is currently at 218, right? And he already has hit his best finish limit of 8. Okay, so
It can be better, right? He never
yeah, it
did
can be
well.
better. So, but then if you take a look at number 7,
Wei Ye.
Wei Ye, right? How much is Wei Ye?
224.
224. You see, the race
is
is so close. Also hit BFL already.
6 points away.
Yeah, 6 points away only. Then if you move further up, right?
Oh my god, 226 only.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Juni,
we
so
get
close.
we have Chin Ning, but Chin Ning hasn't hit best finish limit 8.
No, hit already.
Hit already,
Hit
okay.
already.
I think because this time he
Update.
actually played GBL, right? So he hit his
Ah,
best.
already me?
Yeah.
Played 8, scored 8 doesn't mean he hit, right? Could
No,
be
score 8 is 8. It's
Eight
hit
man
already.
scored
U-
8.
oh, UBL, meh? Or UBI?
Yeah,
UBI,
correct, correct.
He
He's
scored
everything,
8.
yeah.
That means he got all his points already. What?
So actually, okay, very simple. You just take the 8th place and the 1st place. The difference is only 150 points, right?
Yeah.
So one UBL can make the difference.
Yes. Although the UBL won't give the person the full 100 points
So
because
total
of
is
best
how many
finish
people
limit.
going?
8, top 8.
Oh.
And we also have to factor in
So
that
you shouldn't see the 8, you should see the 9, 10 and whatever.
9, 10,
No,
yeah,
no, no.
9,
8,
yeah. So 9 place we have Edmund Koo.
Hey, shout out Edmund!
Yeah, he's currently at 200 and sorry, how much? 172. And this is before the 8 GBL that happened.
won, right?
He won 5.
Which he won 5 out of the 8. I think almost.
Huh?
Okay, as in,
Five out of 8
in
GBLs.
this in this season, I think he won 4 GBLs.
Okay.
So that's 120
No,
points.
so, you look at this. You look at this weekend. This weekend he won
Two.
2,
Yeah.
right? So it's plus 60.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
So he plus 6. Sorry, minus whatever is his lowest limit.
Yeah,
minus
lowest
limit,
right?
limit.
Then
So,
plus the
Yeah.
gap.
So
So
maybe
maybe
like
about plus 30 or 40. Yeah.
That will still bring him up to top 8, right?
yeah,
Yes.
yeah. So as you can see now, all the in the top 16, right? Most people has already hit their best finish limit. If I'm not wrong.
Yeah, everyone has.
Yeah. So everyone has. So what this means, right? Is if what this means is like for the next 3 UBLs, it's actually very important who wins lah. Because basically, if you win, right, you are actually in a good spot.
Actually, someone else that has been on my
He won
on my
the UBL
radar.
and he's-
He won UBS 12 place, yeah.
Someone else that's been on my radar recently is Ricky, right? Ricky's been winning a heck lot of stuff right now.
Ricky is
But you
currently
win
13.
GBL is a bit like.
No,
No,
okay.
it
The
matters.
problem with the GBL system is because there's so many that if you don't win a GBL, you lose out.
Yeah. You
So
minimum have to win
because if you win, okay, let's say if you win 8 GBLs, right, your lowest best finish limit is 30, and that's very high. 8
So
GBLs.
you think which placing the cut off is like after that?
You mean the points? Is
Don't
it?
carry. Yeah. I think 20 something.
I feel 20 something we don't need care. As long you're above 100 points, technically you still have a chance because
Hey, Brian still got a chance.
there are three
Yeah,
more
technically.
UBLs, right? Because if you let's say if someone
top
run
8 or something like that.
Yeah.
no, cause top okay. The funny thing is top 8 don't give you a lot of points in UBL.
You need to.
Yeah,
you need
so
to
it's
top
like
4.
10, 75, then 50, 50.
Then we can take into account this guy, Ankai's son,
Yeah.
right? He only played 4 events.
Okay, so let's say this guy, right, the Ang Kai's
Kai Xuan.
Xuan, right?
Kai Xuan,
23rd, right?
I-
So assuming for the next 3 UBL he runs damn hot, okay? He wins 3 UBL in a row.
Eh? This
That's
is the
plus 7.
This is the senior.
Yeah,
They
plus-
just became master.
Plus 300 points. Right? So he'll be at like what? 400 points. He will
Yeah.
overtake the first place. Yeah. So I feel like the race this year is quite tight. I myself don't even know if I'm safe or not. Like people keep telling me I'm safe, but then
You may not be safe.
I cannot count. I don't know how to count. But according to them who are like mathematically sound, they told me that it's quite impossible.
Linguistic also.
Yeah, okay, but okay, so for me, I think the cut-off point might actually be 300 lah. So I think the 8th place might be just nice 300.
Easy,
Yeah.
Like
2 people has to win 2. One person
Beyond-
has to win 2
like-
UBLs.
Keenan to reach 300 also not easy yet.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
He
not easy,
played
eh.
16
Yeah.
events.
But
scored 10.
okay, that's the problem, right? Because all of us most of us in the top 8 or top 16 has hit the best finish limit, right? So now what matters most is the
big event
the big event results, which is like you have to get maybe like top top 4 for to see a significant jump
Yeah,
in
because
points.
like if you GBL, it's just little bit.
Yeah.
Like 10 point, 20 point, maybe.
But you
Only
know,
like 20 point.
this race is honestly really quite very close. It's actually
Can't wait to
quite
see that. That means in
Can't wait
episode
to see
6,
who bottles the league.
But
Yeah,
also
for
quite,
Bottom
also
League,
quite,
episode 67.
also quite
I will
thankful
do a
that
small-
this year they actually like they passed down the invite lah. I think that's
yeah,
that's
correct. Pastor invite is a good thing.
Yeah.
So if any of the
Unless-
top 8 wins,
The only chance is you qualify from a TPCI region, then you also
Yeah.
like a jackass.
Oh, that one,
Hey.
that one sure gonna rape my community, bro. To take away people's slot.
Yeah, I mean that's
Hey.
what the Japanese are doing now, no?
Yeah. Okay, but if you think about it, okay, because I compare our number of points right to Malaysia and to Philippines, right.
The difference are big.
Our race is so close. Compared, okay, Malaysia for Malaysia, I know that after their MBL, their first place is like 200 plus points. Okay,
That's
barely 300.
crazy.
Yeah.
That's
Our one
insane.
got 300 plus
Yes,
points.
exactly. Because ours is more. I think I don't know if we got more events or
But
not.
we got
Because
same amount of big events, what?
I think it's also
Same
because
amount
the
of
fact
events,
that, you know, you can go to a GBL in the morning and then you can go to GBL in the evening. You can't expect a Malaysian to fly to Penang in the
Yes,
morning
yes.
and then go to Sarawak in the in the
Yeah,
afternoon to
true.
play
Yeah,
the
yeah.
tournament. You can't, ma.
But also, if you look at the number of events played, right? Because Cash,
Yeah, it's really
Cash
quite a lot.
Yeah.
has actually recorded how many events you played. It's not a lot, also, leh. To be honest, yeah.
What do you mean? Dude, this is each of these people
lot.
here,
Yeah.
right? Like have more events than maybe 2 people last year.
Oh, yeah. I mean, because this year we got more events, right?
Yeah,
It makes
yeah.
more sense, ma.
I know, but,
But
I'm
as in, like,
saying
you
there is
look
a
at-
lot of events.
Look
if
at the
you look
numbers,
it.
you see like 8.
So this one better,
Like 8.
better than Premier League.
Okay, most of them is
This is like
More than
actually
double
most
digits,
of them
bro.
are double digit.
All of them are double digits.
Yeah, actually most people are double digit.
It's a lot.
I just realized. Yeah.
EFL Championship.
yeah.
Then this one what? Leeds.
This is this guy, bro.
Oh, yeah, Leeds this guy. Yeah.
Oh.
No, to be compared to football.
It's a Burnley,
Yeah, so
He's the Burnley. Okay, yeah.
yeah, lor. These 3 UBLs
So
really
got a chance
will
that
shake things up.
you go Melbourne, someone might catch you up after that.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't. As long as we top
Eh,
8, I'm fine, right?
No,
Yeah.
no one. I don't think people will catch up with Jeremy.
But it's the
I can almost
bottom
guarantee,
four.
yes, that the bottom
Like Ivan,
5
all
people
these.
will change
Yeah.
aggressive, like very much,
Yeah,
a lot.
because
So Ivan, you gotta work harder, bruh.
Yes, our tribal chief
I've got
for your
I've got,
Wang's guy.
I've got sad news for y'all. Iman's also going to Melbourne.
Why?
Ivan!
I mean-
No!
Okay.
Injured, ah.
this is also something
No,
I would like to raise up.
Do you remember what happened to me last year?
What happened to
You
you
were
last
first
year?
place.
No, I booked. No, this was before that. Eh? Yes, this was before that.
Before you number 1?
I booked the flight to Perth to compete in Perth regionals. What?
Yeah, but you extensor to play the regional. What?
Yeah, I had no choice. But this thing happened yet again.
Number one.
Yeah, so can we please, please,
Don't
please.
go overseas to play event. No. Sorry.
Hey.
No lah, as in for a bit selfish lah. For people like me that like to go overseas to play, can you please at least let us know the dates in advance? Because the overseas event they let us know like 2-3 months in advance, ma. If we know this thing,
But they're all very last minute. You see, this Colexicon one is very last
Yeah.
minute. You know that the last minute.
then
the World Cup
if
appear.
you know you are last minute, then can you
Uncle
try your best to don't clash with
To be fair, they are.
Australia regionals?
No, to be fair, they are trying. Right?
But the thing is
Master
so
Ball,
last
how early did we
Okay,
know
Master
about
Ball,
yeah.
okay, Master Ball, okay, yeah.
Right?
Okay
how
lah,
early
fair,
did
fair,
we know
fair.
about MasterAll League? For these past 3 UBLs, the season 2 ones, we also knew about it quite early. What?
My fault for wanting to go over.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Song.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sounds
so
like
like
a
the 2 UBL back to back is probably like originally I think Maxoff or TBC they were already scouting location. Then this
someone say,
Colexicon come. Then
Hey,
just
we
nice
got venue for
we
you,
give
leh.
these 2 places. Then they say, okay, we'll just do here.
Same like Punggol. Punggol also was like, hey, we got venue. You could do
So
tournament
like,
here lah.
This kind like a bit how you predict.
Yeah.
Yeah, a bit hard.
Since they give free venue, what to them to say no, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I think to the players who are in the race right now, you have to ask yourself the question.
If you are close enough,
If you, yeah,
don't compete overseas.
I
feel.
I would strongly recommend. I mean, well, you see, here's the conundrum, right?
You might not score when you go.
If you if you compete overseas, it gives you BO3 experience.
but
It no.
You never got to work
Okay,
here.
no, but he's he's gonna
But
say
use it if you
yeah,
want.
yeah,
No, that's why I said
right.
it's a conundrum, right? Right?
I feel is if you are closer, if you are safer in the safer range, then maybe you can try and go and play. I feel. Like you are number 8, I'm sorry, I'm not saying I'm but just like when you are a bit dangerous, The thing move a bit, yeah. You don't know, maybe the number 9, okay, I don't say I'm cool, okay, like some guy below, the number 10, he win the UBL.
Yeah.
Or then boom, then you like.
So I think you need, for players, if you guys have already booked your flights to Melbourne, right, and you're in the running for Worlds, you have to ask yourself the question, is it worth it?
Our number one. He didn't go, and he won the regional.
Yeah.
And no, I wasn't number one, especially for Perth.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
remember
but
that regional
yeah.
was so important.
Yeah,
You're
but
not number one for Perth, but you're number one toxic in the season. That is the truth.
Number one.
That's a great way to end the podcast. But again, we'll be back in 2 weeks for the next episode.
I don't know about Brian Kwa, maybe not.
Or maybe not.
He traveling overseas.
Don't forget to get your, if you need any competitive stuff, you can come in.
I'll be here.
2 weeks.
I'll be back.
2 weeks what did? I not here. Is it?
Huh? You won't be here?
You go Melbourne, what?
Oh, right, you go in Melbourne, different.
No lah. 2 weeks.
Yeah, 19.
Oh no, 19. I won't be here. Yeah.
You won't be here. So we'll be hearing how the Singaporeans did
You might
at
have
Melbourne.
Ruben, the guy that go to.
All the collab.
Maybe this time finally.
He go to the event, then he wear the thing like very cool, but whole head sweating like.
Who knows? Maybe this time Melbourne really got one Singaporean win.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
About
to
time.
talk, yeah.
About time.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Cool.
Till next time.
Bye bye.